Welcome, welcome. This is your exercises for diastasis recti abdominal separation workout. So welcome to this workout. And this video is going to give you the best exercises to help you heal an abdominal separation, whether you've recently had your baby or you've had your baby some time ago. And also it's going to provide you with some basic moves and some more advanced moves if you have strengthened a little bit and your diastasis recti really starting to heal and come back together. So I'm so excited to be sharing my exercises with you. And if you're watching the replay, you can just follow these exercises at any time in your own home, even when your baby is napping or sleeping or playing on their playmat, so that you can really strengthen and heal and progress. Now, two things before we get started. Number one is to make sure you have checked your diastasis recti. And in the comment description below this live and on the replay, you will see a link to one of my videos which shows you how to check for diastasis recti, simple self-test that you can do at home. And then the second thing is I want you to make sure that you are following my cues on how to create tension and activate your deep tummy muscles. All right, because just checking my microphone, because you want to make sure that you have the tension throughout the exercises. If you lose the tension, it's fine. I will show you how to regain that tension again, because you want the tension to help you bring the muscles back together. And that's really, really important. So I'm Vicky War, and I'm pregnancy and postnatal fitness specialist and founder of Bump and Beyond. I have over 20 years experience in the fitness industry, and I help mums-to-be and new mums get their tummy muscles back together after pregnancy and beyond. And I wave magic with flattening your tummy and strengthening your core so that you can do the role of being a mum, lifting, carrying, and pushing your baby in the buggy pain-free. So are you ready? Let's get started. Now we're going to start off, okay, with the belly breathing, which is a fairly kind of what looks like a simple exercise, but I want you to bear with me and stay with me, okay? See it through, because this is the most important exercise. And this kind of breathing is what we're going to be practicing throughout the rest of the exercises. All right, so first of all, you want to come down onto the floor safely. So you're going to roll onto your side first of all, and that's really important because when you have a diastasis recti, you don't want to add further pressure onto the midline here. You want to bring the muscles back together. All right, so just going to move my mat over a little bit. So we are going to roll onto the side and then gently come over onto your back. Now, place your right hand right here, just above your belly button. Okay, and then your left hand is down by your side. So from here, what we're going to do is just take a deep breath in and allow your tummy muscles just to rise, and then breathe out through your mouth. And you want to bring your belly button down into you and then slightly up, as if you're zipping up a jacket just from the bottom here, or a pair of jeans. And then you'll feel your back muscles just melt into the floor underneath you. Now breathe in, relax, and then breathe out, bring your belly button down, and then slightly up. All right, your back wants to remain fairly flat, never arched. All right, feel that tension in the lower part of the tummy, as if you're bringing the muscle, the paired muscle here, the six-pack muscle together. And then take a deep breath in, and then breathing out, zip up, zip up, zip up, zip up, okay? As if, all right, you have kind of zipped up a pair of jeans, as I said before, all right? And you got that tension in the lower part of the tummy. And then breathe in one more time. And then let's go, breathe out, zip, 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 zip up. And make sure you keep your ribs down and relaxed, all right? And your shoulders right into the floor. And then breathe in and just relax. Brilliant. Okay, so you got that. We're going to move on into the small steps. So I like to continue to place a hand on the belly because it can just remind us to activate that deep core muscle. That's known as the transverse abdominis. So we're going to go into small steps. We're going to take the heel or the right foot off the floor, bring the knee towards the chest. All right, feel those tummy muscles tighten. Okay, breathing out and then breathing in to take the foot to the floor. Now breathe out. Breathe the knee to the chest. Breathe in, take the foot to the floor. And again, now we're alternating. And each time you're bringing that belly button down, slightly up, zipping up. All right, as you bring the knee towards the chest. So continue with me on this. Excellent. So we're going to do 2 more. Really zipping up. Okay, really bringing that belly button down so you've got that activation. Imagine you're bringing the muscles back together. And that was more than 2 more, right? 1 more. And release. Now to progress from there, we're going to take both feet off the floor. This is the more advanced option. So you can stay with that basic option if you're just coming back into core exercises to help you heal. All right. Otherwise, we're bringing the feet off the floor and the shins are parallel here to your ceiling. Now, this time we're going to take the toe down towards the floor. Okay. Breathing out, keeping the knee bent at 90 degrees behind the back of the knee. And we want to alternate. So right toe down, breathing out. Zip up, breathing in as you return the leg. So breathing out, breathing in. So the breathing is so important. You've got to time the breathing right. Breathing out, breathing in. So breathing out and then breathing in. All right, make sure also you haven't arched your lower back. There's always a tendency to do that. And I also noticed that with many new mothers, they tighten their shoulders, all right, because it's kind of, you know, when you're feeding your baby, sometimes we have rounded shoulders. So really open out your chest and bring your shoulders back. Okay, so continuing with this. If it's too much for you, go back to that basic version when we had the feet on the floor and we're just doing the basic version. Okay, so this is your basic version. All right, otherwise slightly more advanced. Now, we're going to sort of increase and progress from here in that we're going to take the opposite arm over the head as we take the foot down towards the floor. So you're going to take your right arm over the head with the left foot and then the left arm overhead with the right foot. Still with me? All right, so you're doing such a good job, by the way. And remember, you know, these are the kind of exercises that you can just do at home, practicing the breathing very gently with the baby alongside with you. All right, don't need to be traveling anywhere. All right, the more that you can do this consistently, all right, with great technique. All right, so do, you know, follow back this video. Click it at any time. Follow me. You know, if you're catching this on the replay, you can replay this at any time. All right, 2 more. So remember, if this is too much for you or you're starting to arch your back, go back to that basic move. 1 more. All right, so we're going to progress from there. We're going to slightly extend the leg. All right, so that it's straighter as we take the opposite arm over the head. So this one is more challenging. You need to still create that tension in the lower part of the abdominal. So if you find you're struggling to do that with this version, all right, you need to go back, all right, to that basic version. So the basic version again was either with the feet onto the floor, all right, small steps, or with your heels and feet off the floor and you're going to the toe taps, all right? So back to the leg extension, the more advanced option, all right, with the opposite arm overhead. So continuing to breathe out as you extend your arm and your leg, all right? So tell me how you're doing. Like this video if you're watching the replay, all right? Thumbs up, please. And remember to share this too with any mummy friends that you feel want help to flatten their tummies and help heal a diastasis recti. Okay, a couple more. Already strong this one if you're doing it correctly. 1 more. Good. And then hug the knees to the chest. We'll take a quick mini break here. And I just want you to rotate, All right, your knees round in one direction and then back the other way. Now continue to do that. I'm just going to check my lighting. All right, so I'm going to roll over onto my side. You stay where you are. All right, because I want to make it a little bit brighter for you here. Just got a feeling that it's a little dark there. Okay, so all good. So we're coming back down onto the floor. All right, again, safely remember, rolling onto your side and then over. All right, so the next one is a great one. I just love this next one, okay? So it really helps to activate your glute muscles. And in my opinion, they're all part of your core. So arms down by your side, breathe out, and we're going to bring the belly button down, slightly up to zip. Now remember to keep those ribs down, and then squeeze your bottom muscles, your glutes, and then gradually lift each part of your spine up off the floor. So you're coming up into this bridge position. You've got a slight gap in between your knees here. Feet are fairly close together, and you can just walk your feet back slightly. All right, so you can feel your heels. Now from here, I'd like you to come right up onto your shoulders. All right, and we're just going to hang out here, keeping the palms onto the floor, pressing into your triceps, and really getting the squeeze on here in your glutes. All right, so you're squeezing your glutes. Now, this is the more basic version. Be sure that your back hasn't arched, so just relax that tailbone. All right, and if you want a more advanced option, we're going to just breathe out, lift the foot off the floor, take it down towards the floor, and then do the same with the left foot. So breathing out, breathing in. Now you want to keep your hips up, all right, keep that bottom squeezed, okay? So keep the glutes squeezed. Breathing out as you lift the knee. So if this is too much for you, or you find you're rocking too much side to side and it's a struggle for you to keep that stability here in your pelvis, then just hang out right here, feeling that squeeze in your glutes, all right? So you can just stay here. Keep it going. 2 more. Or 1 more. Excuse my counting. All right, and then just hold it here. Now let's roll down towards the floor, spine by spine. Okay, so gradually rolling down. All right, like so. And then we're going to squeeze those glutes, come back up again, and we're going to lift and then lower halfway. Lift and then lower halfway. All right, so really squeezing. And you really feel this. You'll feel this in your glutes. Really helps to stabilize your pelvis, but it also helps with your core muscles as well. So remember to breathe out as you lift and then breathe in as you lower. We're going to do 2 more. You'll also get some activation of the pelvic floor and the inner thighs too. 1 more. Excellent. And then lower back down to the floor. Brilliant. Okay, this next one's going to really wake up your tummy muscles. And remember, all of these exercises are completely suitable if you had a C-section too. Alrighty, so we're going to take our left foot off the floor, place our right hand just below the knee onto the thigh, and take your left hand around the back of the knee. Bring your right foot up off the floor, and you're going to push your right so your left thigh away with your right hand, all right? And also at the same time, you're going to bring the knee towards the chest. So you're doing opposing forces. You're creating tension by pushing the leg or the thigh away, but at the same time, you're trying to bring your knee towards your chest. All right, so again, we're trying to create tension here in the lower part of the abdominals. Now watch the whole time that you're not pooching or coning or doming your tummy muscles, all right? Keep them down. If you find that you are starting to do that, then just place both feet back down onto the floor and go back to the belly breathing to create tension, okay? So, also, if you find this is too much for you, you can just take that right foot rather, down to the floor, okay? So breathing in, breathing out. Every time you breathe out, remember to bring the belly button down, slightly up, and zip. Excellent. And take the right foot off the floor. Give that a quick stretch. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So left hand onto the right knee. We're going to push the right thigh away, bringing the right knee towards your chest. So opposing forces again, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. All right, so really get that isolation going. Lower part of the tummy muscles. I'm feeling a bit of a shake coming on here, so you might too. All right, keep the tummy muscles scooped down, 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 down. So you've got that tension here. Shouldn't be any pooching, coning, or doning, all right? Good, so keep pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. Lower back flat. Be sure you're not arching that lower back. And then hug the knees towards the chest. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to progress from there for those that want the more advanced option. Otherwise, you stay with that basic option. So right hand comes back onto that left thigh, arm down beside you here. And we're going to extend the left arm overhead and the right leg away. So we're going to push, pull, push, pull, push, pull onto that left thigh. So keep that push, pull action going and extend the right leg with the left arm. So scoop out that belly button. All right, imagine you're scooping out some ice cream, all right, with one of those scoopers. All right, as you breathe out here, all right, bringing the belly button down, scooping, scooping, scooping. Now, I know I haven't mentioned that before, but I love the kind of scooping action or the scooping visualization because it really helps you wake up and activate correctly while you're performing these exercises. All right, so 4 more of these. Keeping that lower back flat. So remember, try not to progress if you're coning, pooching, and you haven't quite developed the strength yet from the previous basic exercises, all right? So it's really important that you master those exercises first, you strengthen with the basic moves before progressing too quickly. All right, 1 more. Keep pushing and pulling against this leg. And then hug the knees to the chest. Let's give that a little rotation. I love this little massage for the lower back and then back the other way. All right, so we'll change over. Left hand just below the right knee. All right, and then right arm down by your side. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull on that right leg. And then extend your left leg, right arm goes overhead. And then breathe in, bring it back. Breathe out, scoop down that belly button. Breathe in, bring it back. Scoop down, slightly up, zip, or scoop out that ice cream. And again. So remember, the more basic version of this was without the leg extension and the arm overhead, and it was just pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling right here, okay? Well, I'm going back to that more advanced option. And we're going to do 6 more, but do excuse my counting. Okay, 5 more. 2 more. Excellent, 1 more. And hug your knees to your chest. Quick mini break again. So really hug the knees in. Let's stretch that spine. We have more. All right, so let's take the feet down towards the floor. Roll over onto your side, keeping it all safe. So how are you doing? Comment below if you're watching the replay. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know which exercise you like so far. Let me know if you have kind of any problems or if you've tried loads of exercises for abdominal separation or diastasis recti and things haven't kind of been working for you. I'm here to help. All right, so the next exercise is the side plank. We're going to rest on our forearm here, on our right forearm. I'm going to double my mat over here because you want to have some thickness underneath this forearm to keep everything kind of more relaxed. So rest on your knees, okay, 1 knee on top of the other, 90-degree angle here, the knee joint. All right, and then the feet are just straight behind you. All right, so you've got these, so your legs here are just kind of perpendicular to the floor. Now, we're going to start with a really basic version here. You're going to slide your hand underneath the side of your waist, your obliques, and then just gradually lift up your waist and then lower. All right, so you're keeping the hip on the floor and you're just lifting, bringing in the shoulder. That's so important. And then lower back down. So you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Excellent stuff. So lift it up and lower. Now, to progress, we're going to bring the shoulder in. We're going to lift the hips, keeping everything in a really straight line. Make sure this hip stays over the bottom hip, and you're going to lift and hold. Now, if you want to progress this, you can take both legs straight, placing your left foot on top of your right foot. All right, and just holding up here. Now, this is more advanced. All right, we're going to hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds. And remember, if this is too much for you, then you're just coming back down onto your knees, or you're keeping your hips on the floor for the basic version and just lifting the side of your waist. All right, so this one's great for turning through here. Now, let's breathe in, breathe out. Breathing out, bringing that belly button in, creating tension, and then slowly lower to the floor. Excellent. All right, so we're going to switch sides just because I find often that people place quite a lot of pressure onto their shoulder in this one. All right, and we really want to make sure that you're not placing too much pressure onto your shoulder. So make sure that you have lifted up through your shoulder. All right, so again, resting on your knees, bring the shoulder in, lift up the side of the waist, and then lower, staying on the hips. So this is the basic version. Lifting up and lower, lifting up and lower. Good, okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift right up, pushing to the knees, coming to that side plank where you're resting onto your knees, bringing in the shoulder. And then if you want to make it more advanced, all right, so those that have progressed, all right, we're coming back to both feet here, bringing the shoulder in, and a really great side plank, all right? So lifting right up. So stay strong, stay strong. All right, and holding this. And you might find you're stronger on one side than the other. All right, that's sometimes the case. But just make sure you're bringing your shoulder right in here to take the pressure off the shoulder. All right, breathing in, breathing out. Hip on top of the other, bringing in here. So bringing the belly button in here. And then just release slowly down. So we're now going to switch sides. I do hope my camera has not steamed up too much. It goes a little fuzzy, so excuse the production on this one, because I do know that my webcam can steam up a little bit and everything can go a bit fuzzy, but I'm hoping you can still see this okay. And if you're catching the replay, then you might get a slightly more edited version. Alrighty, so going back onto the other side. All right, this time we're going to lift and lower, and just lift and lower for the basic option. Or the more advanced option, we're going to lift, resting on our knees, 90-degree angle, all right, at the knee joint, and you're just going to lift and lower, bringing the shoulder in each time. All right, more advanced option. Once you've gained strength and you have been progressing the exercises correctly, okay, is to take both legs straight, lift and lower. So this is the dips. All right, so we lift and lower. Whew. Gets me, this one. All right, right in the side of the waist. So we're doing 4 more. 3 really helps. Again, bring the muscles together. 2 more. 1 more. And now we're going to just pulse. Oh, yes. So 8. So wherever you are, whichever position you're in, just pulsing up and down. Slightly smaller range of movement. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Excellent. Okay, so got to do that on the other side. So let's change over. All right. So resting on your left forearm, take your position. So this is the basic version, up and down, keeping the hips on the floor, and then progressing, lifting the hips up and down. All right, only if you've mastered that basic one, up and down, and then progressing to the more advanced option where both legs are straight. Make sure you have your top hip over your bottom hip. All right, and you're dipping up and lowering down. How are you doing? How are you getting on? Which exercise is your favorite? Comment, to let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified of all my new video releases, which happen on Tuesday. I have had a little break for the last couple of weeks, which is why I hopped in live today for a little special treat. But of course, you might be watching the replay, so you'll catch this anyway. Alrighty, so we've got 4 more of these. One more. I like to rest my hand on the hip here. And then we're just going up and down, little pulses. Keep it going. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and lower to the floor. Well done, because that's quite a tricky one. Okay, so we have some more. So stick with me. Got some great extra exercises for you. All right, so we are coming onto our knees with this one. Big toes together. So you want to have a little bit of space here between your knees, okay? Big toes together. And then just let your shoulders relax down. From here, we want to get pelvis. If you've ever heard anybody say get or position your pelvis into a neutral spine position, you might often wonder what that is. So what we want to achieve is the pelvis lying in a flat plane, all right, to your pubic bone. So rather than it be tilted forward, which tends to do during pregnancy, we want to bring it back in line. So you don't want to be tucking under as such or sucking in to do that. You just want to be tilting the pelvis slightly and softening the base of your spine down, okay? So we're going to bring the arms in front of us, all right, and we're going to hinge back from the knee, keeping the bottom off the heels, all right? In the same time, when we do this, we need to zip up, bring the belly button in. So that perform that little zipping action. Visualize zipping up from your pubic bone up towards your navel and above. All right, breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Let's go back a little further. And then breathe in, come forward. So this kind of is the basic move. And really, I will show you a couple of progressions from here. But you can just stay here, making sure that you're zipping up as you go back. All right, and breathing in as you come forward. Zip, 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 zip up, shoulders back. Squeeze them back. Forward. Okay, so we can make this more challenging. We'll take the arms up over the head as you hinge back, and then breathe in, come back. And again, breathing out, 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 out. Good, breathing in and forward. Breathing out, 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 out. And breathing in, forward. So zipping up. 4 more. Remember to keep the bottom off the heels. 1 more. And release. Excellent. Now from there, going to place our hands onto the floor. Walk the knees back slightly. You want to have your knees just directly underneath your hips and push into the fingers and the palms of your hand. All right, so lift your head up. You want the neck to be long, so rather than dipping down, just lift your head up and then just tuck your toes under like so. So we begin with the basic tummy vacuum, okay? So being on all fours in this position, we're not going to hang out here for too long because we don't want to create too much pressure. What we do want to do is get the breathing correct. So bear with me because we have to start basic and build it up. All right, so breathing in, I just want you to allow your tummy to relax kind of down. And then shoulders away from ears. Breathe out and gently bring your belly button up or sort of in and up. Again, that zipping action, all right? And you may find a little lift of your pelvic floor happens here. All right, that's great if it does. If not, try and lift your pelvic floor muscle up. I know it's kind of intangible. You can't see it as such. It's inside you. But just try and give that a sort of slight squeeze and coming up, okay? And then breathing in, relax. Again, breathing out. Draw in the belly button. By the way, keep your hips over your knees. Try not to go back too far. And then breathing in, relax it down. And again, breathing out. Breathing in and lower down. One more time, breathing out. Hold, hold, hold. And breathing in, let it go down. Good. Now you can stay with that basic version or you can come with me. We're going to lift the right hand with the left knee. Keep the toe on the floor and then inhale, relax it down. So exhale, left hand, right knee, relax it down. Right hand, left knee and down. Now, it's not a big move this. It's just a kind of a lift of the knee and a lift of the hand by about an inch, maybe 2 inches most, okay? And then just making sure switching on your tummy muscles, okay? Literally turn on that switch. Bring that belly button up. All right, 2 more. 1 more. Now we can progress from here. You can stay with this basic version, obviously, or you can progress with me. We're going to have both hands onto the floor. We're going to just lift the knees up and go 1, 2, 3, and then inhale and lower. So with the breathing, you breathe out as you lift. 1, 2, 3, breathe in and lower. So we'll carry on doing this. And again, you want to watch for any coning, doming or pooching. All right, we don't want that. That means we haven't got that tension. So, go back to this basic version or just back to the tummy vacuums that we did. Okay, so up, 1, 2, 3, lower. And again, doing so well. This is such a good thing that you're doing, taking time out. I know how tricky it can be with a baby in tow. It's kind of a 24/7 job, right? And you're up, during the night a lot and you lack energy, but it's so important that you heal, strengthen your core muscles again. That way you'll get that flattered tummy that you deserve. All right, so stay with me because I'm going to be letting you know how you can hop on a call with me after this, okay, to learn more about my Transform Your Tummy program, all right, which works wonders in terms of getting your tummy muscles all back together again, flattening and helping lose any extra weight you feel you have. Okay, so let's keep this going. Remember, breathing out as you lift, shoulders away from ears, or 1 more time. Now I'm going to show you a variation of this as well. We're going to bring the knee, okay, into the chest and lift the hand. So it's kind of like almost like a kind of running style, I guess. All right, remember, keep that lower back flat. And you're just bringing the knee towards the hand as you lift the opposite hand up. So left hand comes up, right knee in, and then right hand comes up, left knee in. Be sure to keep your knees over your hips. Try not to let them track back. We'll do a couple more. 1 more. And rest. Lovely. Now let's take a mini break before we have 1 more exercise, which you're going to love, so stick with me. All right, so we'll just stretch our spine here into child's pose. This is a yoga stretch, which I love. All right, so we're really kind of revitalizing, but also at the same time, just helps you relax and lengthen your spine again from the previous exercises. So breathing in, breathing out. Okay, now we're going to lie on our front. So if you had a C-section, obviously you want to be making sure that, okay, you have healed your scar. All right, and if you're breastfeeding, all right, always advise you to wear a really good maternity bra, and you can also invest in a sports maternity bra as well, just to keep everything really safe and comfortable. All right, so coming right down onto our front here, all right, and from here, you're going to extend our arms, all right, and just bring the legs together. You're going to just bring the belly button up, okay, just lying on the tummy here, all right, again, creating tension, but keeping your ribs down. All right, and then we'll inhale and then relax the tummy muscles into the floor. So breathing out, bring the tummy muscles up or the belly button up. All right, in and up, and then inhale, relax down. Now we're going to go 1 more time, and we're going to bring the forearms closer in, spread the fingers, and we're going to see if we can just lift a little higher. So we're breathing in to relax and then breathing out, coming up just slightly, okay? Shoulders away from ears, so try not to let them come up here, shoulders away from ears. And then inhale, lower. And again, breathing out. Belly button up, 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 up. And then breathing in and lower. So this is the more basic version. All right. We'll tuck our toes under actually as well. So breathing out, coming up, not too high, but just about here, feeling that tension. Inhale and lower. Now to progress, all right, remove the arms in slightly. We're going to come up, 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 up onto our knees, keeping your back flat. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, getting that tension, and then breathing in and lowering down. And again, breathing out, coming up, tuck your toes under, come right up onto the knees this time, lifting the hips a little bit, keeping your lower back and your back flat, and then inhale and lower. And again, breathing out, and breathing in. Now to progress this one, we're going to tuck the toes right under, lift the knees, and come into what we call a full plank. But this is only, all right, if you have mastered all the basic versions and you're ready for this and you've gained some strength. Okay, so inhale and lower. Breathing out. And by the way, if you are following this with me today, all right, or you're following the replay, then make sure you have had your 6 to 8 week physical therapist or doctor's check, all right, and make sure that you are just cleared to exercise, alrighty? Breathe in lower, 2 more. So remember, you can come up onto your knees or the full version, pushing back into the heels. And lower, last one. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders away from the ears. And then gradually knees to the floor and lower to the floor. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift the body up. Take the knees apart. Sit back into your heels. Spread your fingers. Take your forehead to the floor. Let's stretch your spine. So you want to create space here. All right, in between each part of the spinal cord. All right, at the discs right here to really lengthen through your spine again. All right, so just relax, forehead down, take deep breath in, breathe out. Just congratulate yourself for turning up today and doing something to care for your tummy muscles and your core, okay? Because it's so important that as a mother, you are strong through the powerhouse part of your body, which is your core, okay? Because you've got lifting, carrying of shopping and babies, pushing of buggy or stroller, to be doing, and you need strength to do that. And you also need to have strength mentally as well to cope with the sleepless nights and any other children that you have to care for and the rest of your family, and juggling all that stuff you have to do as a mom. All right, so I just really appreciate the time you spent with me today following this video. So let's lift the head up with the hands back towards the knees. All right, and then just gently come over onto your side. Well done. So I love to hear from you. All right, so make sure that you comment. Don't go yet. Make sure that you comment in the box below and tell me which exercise you liked the best. So which one did you really feel? All right, so you can take a quick check here. Was it the belly breathing? Was it the side planks? Was it the isolation where you were pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling against the leg? Was it the hinge backs? Was it the lying on your front? Tell me, I'd love to know. And also you can tell me what other body part you'd like to work out next. Where can I help you? And I want to invite you personally to hop on a call with me. Yes, an old-fashioned phone call, right? So important. Yes, I am a real life person, okay? And you are too. So hop on a call with me if you want to be one of the 20 spots or 20 clients that I am taking on for my new Transform Your Tummy After Baby 8-week action plan. So this is the program, the online program, okay, where you can see results, okay, real results. It's recommended by women's health physiotherapists and by doctors, so it's proven. And my clients have lost up to or more 4 inches around their belly buttons and lower part of their waists with my program. Now, how this is unique is that you follow some shorter exercise videos at home in a structure, and they're progressive over the weeks so that you can gradually build up that strength and build up that progression to see results. All right, not only that, I give you these superfoods that you need to eat to really help repair your muscles and accelerate your results with getting a flatter tummy after baby and feeling stronger too, more energy. It's not about dieting, and you do not need hours in the gym. And then the third part, which is crucial, all right, is you have my personal attention live 3 times a week at various different times, which will suit you and suit all time zones. All right, so that's to give you a little bit of background, but let's hop on a call. All right, if you feel that you would like me to be your personal postpartum coach throughout the duration of the program. It starts on the 24th of February, so if you're watching the replay and you've missed it, don't worry, you can still go to the link below this video, find out how you can email me, all right, to hop on a call to find out more. So let's speak, all right, because I would love to help you transform your tummy after baby. All right, and it's so important you have that personal attention as well so you can see it through and get results. And I promise you, I will out-care any other trainer out there, all right? Because I really want you to get results. So thank you so much for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more exercises for diastasis recti and exercises to help you flatten your tummy after having a baby. I will see you next time.